Okay, what's up, guys? It's your girl Dedicated Diva, and I'm back with another video. Now, I decided to make this video because I know there are so many women that always say women empowerment and women helping women, but it seems like they're not doing anything to actually, get things done. Often, a lot of people speak on it, but they never put actions to their words. Now, I know with me growing up in a urban area, and with me being a black girl in an all black high school. Now, there may be a couple of other races at that high school, but I would say 98% of everyone that went to that high school with me was African American. And I noticed that in our community, it seems like around maybe 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grade, I noticed that a lot of our young ladies are getting, how can I put this? They are going like head over heels for these young guys. And a lot of these young guys are just normal. They have nothing to really offer them, and it seems like these young girls don't have anyone in their lives to kind of guide them the right way. The reason why I'm saying this is because now you would think just a couple years back when I was in high school and graduated, you seen this thing where girls would buy guys different things or give them money, or the girl goes somewhere and she get a nice little car and you end up seeing the guy drive it all around, and all around the neighborhood and different things like that, and the girl will get her apartment and you end up seeing the guy stay along with her, and he may not have a job, and if he do, everything is still going toward him, and it's like she's footing the bill. And I thought that was just a thing that was around when I was growing up, and maybe it was just like just like a thing back then. But now I'm starting to see that more and more every day, when I'm riding around, when I go places to get things to eat, or it's just basically in the community, I'm still seeing the same thing happen. And I won't say it's because the girls don't have everything they need to have at home, because a lot of girls, have everything that they need to have at home. Everything is together, and you have some, they're making it. Let me put it like that. And nothing is really that bad going on in their household. And everybody kind of has something going on, but nothing is or was that bad. I just don't see why this is a thing that's still going on to this day. I pulled up at Wendy's and I got ready to order me and my son something to eat. And it was a long line, so we just sitting there, sitting around. My son is on his phone with his headset on. And I'm just listening to a whole conversation where a girl is basically mad that, the guy brought her to work and he want her car and he's going to go to the club. And then he said, he'll be late picking her up, but at least she getting picked up. And I seen it like, wow, that's crazy, because if she has the car, that's her car. Why would you be late picking her up from work? She's going to work. Y'all got an apartment. And everything going back and forth, and she told him, well, I'm glad I got an abortion. And I'm thinking in my head, I'm kind of glad you got an abortion too, and I don't know you. I think it's just so crazy how in our society, in the urban areas, it's something that's not connecting. I don't know if it's where sometimes some of us fight to be just like the other person, and you just don't realize what the other person is going through or what's going on. And that was kind of my purpose here, behind this channel, is to start finding ways, and I'm gonna create a section on my website just for women helping women and women empowerment. I kind of hate saying women empowerment because every time you hear women empowerment, it's something else going on behind the scenes. So I'm just going to name it something like Women Helping Women and Dedicated Diva Society, because we have to find some way to pull our young women out of this slump where they feel like they have to, wait on these young men hand and foot no matter what they're doing wrong. And it just seemed like they're always there bending over backwards for them. And I know it's just in a woman's nature most of the time to care and nurture someone. But when you're in high school or you're in your early 20s, this is a time that you should basically be on your own, doing your own thing, finding your own self. If you're going to get an apartment and get a car and have a job, you should be able to actually enjoy those things on your own. Now, I'm not saying that you can't go out and you can't date, but having a steady person that's in your life that's dragging you down before you even get started. I mean, most girls that I've ran into and I've seen, different things going on, they don't have any credit. It's certain things they can't get. Some of them are pregnant and have to deal with that whole situation. It's like, we need to find a way to get this hassle off our young ladies. And so in my next couple of videos, I'm going to try to name them or title this video like Women Helping Women, and part 1 and part 2 and different things like that, because I just feel like it's something that we need to do, and it's something that we need to look into, because our young women, or some of our young women, some have this slave mentality of they have to go out and provide for these young men that's just dragging them down. And we have to get out of this, ladies. We have to help them get out of this. I know most of us that may have grew up in these rural areas or urban areas, you see this stuff happening around you.